Wait, thanks.
That's fine. I think we're fine.
Good job, Ranger.
Yeah. It's locked. Why is it locked? It's Mitch Flowers. Oh, bro, I think I'm bad. I'm scamming the scammer today, but I won't know if my plan works until the end of this video, because as I'm recording it, my plan hasn't really come together yet. So we'll find out what happens. But win or lose, the point of this video is to tackle one of my biggest pet peeves, which is scammers calling out other scammers to make themselves look good. I guess the logic is, oh, I can't scam you, I call out scams. And what kills me is that it actually works. People fall for this all the time, and it drives me crazy. So today, I want to flip the script on one of the people and attempt to have a scammer call themselves. It's like Inception, but for con. We could call it Conception. Dylan Dennis is an MMA fighter famous for two things: cage fighting and not fighting KSI. But on December 23rd, he decided to be famous for a third thing: calling out the scammers. He writes in a tweet, "Damn, Logan Paul is a scumbag. Feel bad for everyone he scammed." Of course, he's going to really disagree with this, so the likes rolled in. But what Dylan doesn't tell you, he also has a history of scamming people on Twitter. What Dylan didn't know is that there was a detective watching. A detective was not actually, it was me. It was my buddy Zach XBT on Twitter who said, "Damn, Dylan Dennis is a scumbag. Feel bad for everyone who scams." And then Zach shows tweets of Dylan promoting obvious scams that drug pull. Now, I was going to kind of leave it there, a little nice Twitter dunk, but it got me thinking. Deleted scams are the internet equivalent of roaches in your house. In both cases, if you see more than one of them, there's a lot more you don't see. So I reached back out to Zach and I said, "Hey, good tweet, but I want to find out how many escaped." If you know there is a secret location in KCD2 that you can find the best pistol in the game, you get there first, you need to go to Cutterberg, and then you need to kill the smuggler. After that, you can open this stash and take the weapon. If you want to know the exact location, watch this video. If you know there is a secret location, this is what the bullet looks like in KCD2. It's the biggest piece of dog shit. Zach started digging through the garbage bin of deleted tweets and found a pretty
Hey!
internet being created and us connecting all over the world on different types of platforms, the perception of celebrities and public figures has seen a complete change compared to now. In the past, celebrities and public figures were looked at as remarkable figures who did less harm than the average type of person. Because people would think, well, if they were on a TV show or movie, then obviously a company wouldn't hire someone that did terrible, controversial things, and they had to be. Unless you
maybe
were like
another time.
O.J. Simpson or
I'm not
R.
hungry
Kelly,
right now.
which clearly in 4K got caught doing evil shit. The public would think even with your flaws, you were probably still
One rarely sees such a drunken mess.
Did you say mass? Sorry, but I'm no priest. I did preach a sermon once, though.
And low-key, R. Kelly still had a prospering-ass career after getting caught. They were selling the tape where he was engaging in acts with a minor. Still kind of weird how that's actually a big thing that happened in the 2000s. Like, where were the police at? But then he dropped trapped in a closet and people went, hold on. This storytelling kind of fire, though. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm happy about the whole sentence. It really was wild how many things public figures got away with before social media. And with celebrity and public figure death then, it was almost always treated like a tragedy, and the majority of people would give their condolences. Like, when MJ died, the whole world went silent for that week because it was so unbelievable that could happen. You ain't see no jokes or nothing. People was not playing about it. Same thing with Princess Diana. There was literally 2.5 billion people watching her funeral. One of the most watched events ever. And you could even take someone politically like Ronald Reagan, who's notoriously not a liked political figure to say the least. Was put Was this the most heartless act of World War I? Well, imagine you're a German soldier. It's 1915 and many of your fellow men have been killed this week. But today's going to be different because it's Christmas. Last year, everyone put down their weapons, sang carols, mingled and exchanged gifts. And it seems like the same might happen this year too, because on Christmas Day, all shelling stopped. So you and a few other Germans poke your head out over the trench, yelling, "Merry Christmas, Canadians." Then you see the Canadian sentries bob their heads up too. A smile creeps up on your face. You start waving a cigar box and whiskey bottle at them, inviting them to share in the delights. More and more soldiers poke their heads up over the trench on both sides. But then two cracks ring out. A Canadian sergeant has just shot you and one other German. As you lay on the ground, you can see gunfire erupt on both sides. Everyone ducks down, and the next day the artillery starts up again, killing dozens on both sides. These are true events as described by a Canadian Lance Corporal in the...
Did you know that the developers added a brand new game over screen in the last DLC in KCD2? It involves getting Henry killed by one of these small crayfish. Every time you pick one up,
Bedrock Edition is censored. In Bedrock, any offensive word you type gets censored. It happens in everything.
Что за дык-дык-дык-дык? Сзади как бы. Не слышу. Destroy.
The last person I saw this hammered was the priest during Easter.
If I hadn't run away from the monastery way back when, I could have been a priest too.
I know where flip the flop part 10. Does not feel good.
Why do Chinese teacups have no handles? If you want to have hot tea in a Chinese teacup, you better watch out. You might burn yourself trying to hold the cup, since these things have no handles. But why? Well, believe it or not, Chinese teacups are made that way so that you don't burn your tongue. If the tea is too hot, then you can't pick it up.
I have a new type of content that I want to try out, but I want to make sure that you guys, the audience, actually want to see it before I pull the trigger. Here's the conundrum of it. Swordsmanship is a niche. Finite amount of ideas per minute. It's not like video games.
About a week ago, Samsung came out with these AirPods-inspired earbuds. Dare I say it? They're pretty dang close to being just as good. They're comfortable, they sound insanely good, they work.
пожалуйста. Я получил достижение. Я получил достижение. Это готовить порох, пока ты это пьяный. Я взорвался. Как-то не очень хорошо прошло. Не больно-то умно было заняться изготовлением пороха в пьяном виде. Слишком трудно заниматься изготовлением пороха в пьяном виде. Прикольно. Теперь еще очень много ачивок. 45 из 84. Мне надо немного в прошлое попасть. Надо в старое сохранение загрузиться, чтобы получить парочку достижений. Так, загрузить игру.
In this game, you can die when dancing. An early main quest
Zuckerberg stealing people's information. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Oh, no, you need a worker to look inside your rooms.
I have to be okay with this for the product to be useful.
But is Neo a useful product? We're twinning now, Neo.
I'm fully not understanding this. So you're paying $20,000 for them to put a machine in there, and then an employee at Neo will do your dishes? We are literally making another step for just hire somebody to do it.
Home robots have had two big challenges: creating a safe and capable body and a smart brain. 1X is taking on both of those, which is why Neo looks so different from a more industrial.
If somebody tries having sex with a robot, they don't know that a Neo representative is behind the... I got recruited into a Russian scamming operation, and it all happened because the job was being advertised on a Hatsune Miku Discord server. I watched the scammers scam people. I interviewed the scammers. Saw you guys paid for a Discord ad. How much was that? I'm ready to Pipe down, Robert. I was talking.
Scammers run amok. One internet detective is ready to call.
Ой, что это такой кровавый?
Ladies and gentlemen.
И какое-то старое сохранение загрузился, тут все красное. Ослеп. Ну, отлично я одет, согласись? Красавчик. Даже лучше, чем сейчас одеваюсь. Ой. Мне надо где-то поспать. Ну, тут спать можно? Не знаю. Немного проспать. У меня мало жизни.
Morning, Henry. Good morning to you too.
Вот тачек. Ну, из прошлого.
What do you think about it? What else?
What was I supposed to do? What's more, besides?
А, это не то сохранение. Мне надо еще дальше. Прошлое гулять. Обожаю.
back Fake Food Fridays is one of my favorite days, and I don't know, we just kind of lost it in the mix, so we're bringing it up. Today we're answering an age-old question, which is, pyramid schemes are often pitched to people who don't have much financial know-how.
Allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago.
A pyramid scheme. An insane idea. What do you do? What do real investors do when they are pitched insane ideas? Well, the result is incredible. But for this, we're going to have to go to the computer. So let's go. Wow, look, nice graphics, fancy graphics. Paid a lot of money for that. I hope you guys appreciate it. $10 million to you guys. Let's be real.
I expect a proper apology.
See, look, some people say it's
then
green screen.
Please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the
Anyway,
circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could. But then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumour has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
I apologize.
У меня вообще оружие... Что? И такой бомж? Чего?
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Там моя комната. Или должна быть, по крайней мере. Наконец. Я не мог как бомж идти. Во! Одет как надо. Девственно оделся. Так, рыцарский меч ужаснейший. Да, не очень я тут. Как это я перегружен? Какой слабак. Мой персонаж еле как что-то может с собой брать.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Угу. Вот, я с тобой как-то никогда не говорил.
What did I do to you?
Так что, давай.
So, Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard. I reckon he sensed he was in a band of... What? It's just a nickname, of course, because of my, black hair. Once you win a few talks...
So you're ready?
Indeed.
Oh, so
No, a man...
can we fight?
What would you prefer?
I just want to...
What's your...
I'll go with this.
What weapon should...
You take a...
Ready to...
Let's do this. Ah! Attack me! I'll try to defend.
Sure.
Ah!
Take that!
Он слабый тут ужас. Еле как двигается. То слово дышит.
Fucking hell!
Ужасно ты как-то дерешься. Даже для моего Хенри. Хенри. Ай, он медленный. Давай.
Christ, I'm hit! Too slow!
Он этим деревянным мечом так много урона делает. Мне бы убить его как-нибудь. У него хорошая броня. Что я победил? Так ты плохо дерешься.
I'd like to certain. As you can probably figure, I like the longsword because it's our grand. I'll be happy.
300 монет. Ой, ты размечтался. У него еле как 500 монет есть. Пошли. Твоим ужаснейшим мечом. Должен скупаться. Немножечко. А то меня так не выпустят из замка. То есть не впустят, а то ты думаешь, что за бомж.
In your ear, how? You're pushing it in? Like, direct your attention to the first slide. Here's the surgery location.
Oh, that's a bad first slide. Imagine somebody walks in, the first slide of their pitch deck is...
Greetings. What do you want?
I'm here for some horses.
Where? You got up, but I've got so kind. Farewell.
I took...
And?
A nice animal.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth. You flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost, though. Actually, now we could both get some. What do you say?
I can keep my mouth shut.
Look, it's easy as you'll do all right.
Hey, Kabat.
Grand. Right.
Well, I know the basics, but I wouldn't say no to some good advice.
That's wise. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Actually, once he won't an horse trot.
All right.
And of course, the opera mistake. You can
sure.
Take care.
Переодеться.
Injection ornaments. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million, thing. I'm your host, CoffeeZilla, and yes, we haven't made many uploads this week, which means I'm going back to basics. I was going back to the reactions, the thing that built this channel, and I think I found the perfect one to bring back the reactions with. Shark Tank, ladies and gentlemen, season 1, episode 1, the man, the myth, the guy who started it all. I don't know if you guys have seen season 1, episode 1 of Shark Tank. You won't see many other YouTubers doing this. It's the Ionic Ear. Now, already you can kind of tell
Glad you're here. I needed...
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Berghoff. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right.
I agree.
Look.
Nah, don't.
I'm in you. Talking of that, her. I gave her.
You're right.
Therefore, I give her out.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabarco. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Его лошадь. Как его лошадь называется? Не знаю, естественно.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny it's a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. Then he'd ask me,
Good to see you, friend.
"So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only how to actually achieve it.
Ну, побыстрее не можешь, пожалуйста? Моя лошадка не умеет так быстро бежать. Он сейчас скажет мне, давай погоняем.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskowitz with a roadside channel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Gah!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Нет! Быстрее! Он обгоняет меня! Нет! Нет!
Keep it up.
Да я не смогу ее догнать его, мне надо его коня пристрелить. Если я хочу догнать его.
Quick! Whoa!
Christ, yeah. My head feels a lot...
Glad to hear.
Thanks for riding with me.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honour of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Небаков. Шли в Небаков. Не знаю, как так быстрее.
Oh, dentes fortuna, you back!
Time period of Shark Tank
We
from where
turn
this
right
is from
here.
because of the potato camera quality. This is before they all became rich off of Cameo, like Kevin O'Leary. So let's watch a little together, huh?
Next up is Darren Johnson, who hopes his innovative new product will send...
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaromir...
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me.
Can't be done.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa. And I am so get to...
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. So
See.
The shark.
The Lord were pleased. Well then, and who, sir, I am so off certainly pleased. And hell's up. Heard 50. Not on. So, well, but I'm no. So Henry be certainly.
Sir Henry, eh? It's not how we...
Aye.
Well, I'm Pamela. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play. Right you are, Michael. Keep the eye on me, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings,
Have you
Master
got
Guard.
shit for brains? They've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Sverk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. His work has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your horse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Не обязательно с тобой знакомиться. Мне как-то не хочется.
The music's tight. What the? Wait a second. They tricked us. They just went from a regular shot of Kevin O'Leary to what is this?
My name is Darren Johnson, and I'm here.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings.
Hey, any idea what that was? Phew. It's just you. Henry.
Stop fooling around with those stones.
Any idea what that was? I'll go with it.
Huh? I'm starting to lose my temper and you're pushing me. Halt!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Now I'll show you. You're not going to pay a fine, or I'll lock... How do you have any... Oh, I apologize.
Stand here all day, I don't care.
Any idea what that was? I'll go there. Huh? Did I imagine it? Stop! Where do you think you're going? Well, what's it gonna be? Piss off!
Must be mad.
That's it! And next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't belong! Any idea what that was? I'll go there. Huh? Hi.
Explain the Ionic Year investment opportunity. How much money are you? I'm looking for $1 million for a 15% ownership stake.
With you.
Oh, yeah.
How's the watch going?
I've
Not
seen these
bad.
Shark Tank episodes.
So far.
First of all, it's not even about how good your idea is. They always want like.
Lass dich vom Putzen nicht verrückt machen. Bring back the wow. Mit den Reinigungsgeräten von Karcher für dein Zuhause. Jetzt Karcher Bodenwisch verkaufen und bis zu 90 € Cashback sichern.
Huh? I'm about to lose my temper, you hear me? Halt!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special episode of CoffeeZilla, where we'll be roasting the worst startups of all time. And we'll be answering the age-old question, does everything need to be redesigned from the ground up? Should we ever stop and think, not can we build this, but should we build this? Has Silicon Valley just gone too far? We can answer all those questions in this video, but before we do, this video is actually a partnership with our friends at Mischief. You guys may remember the name. I featured them on an episode of Marketing Mondays. Anyways, long story short, I guess being a Six fan can get you somewhere in life, because the Mischief team actually called me the other day. They told me they wanted me to review one of their drops. I said, I'm in. I'm so excited.
I'll go.
They said nothing. Okay. Slightly less excited, but you know what? I freaking love this company, what they do, so I'm in. A day later, they sent me this. Their never before newest drop. Okay, relax. It's just a box, right? To give some context, if you know how Mischief works, they call themselves an art collective, which is like a fancy way of saying they're a company that's bad at making money, which technically makes me an art collective too. And Mischief's whole thing is that they do a new drop every 2 weeks, never the same drop, and they can be about anything. And this is their 50th drop, which they call Dead Startup Toys. And it looks like from their website that it's basically an homage to all the iconic startups. You can see these terrible products are in heaven now. I already recognize a few of them. And yeah, basically they took the products themselves and made miniaturized versions of them to remember them by. Because let's all be honest, a failure as big as Theranos will never be truly forgotten. And in conjunction with this launch, they wanted someone to roast these startups, and they picked me. So let's open this guy up. Let's start, baby, with the Juicero. Maybe we should just check out their marketing real quick and remind people what the Juicero even was.
Making juice is easy. Start by taking a stroll down to the neighborhood farmer's market. Buy about $50 worth of organic fruits and vegetables. Don't forget to bring a
all right. You caught me. I surrender.
You're not pay a fine.
Take me
Right then. I'll lock you up in the pill.
God damn it. Ah, my whole body's numb.
Что произойдет? Посмотрим.
Take your juicer out from the back of your cupboard. Realize there's still a part missing.
Okay, I think I know what they're getting at here. Making juice is annoying. So, okay, you told us the problem. Now show us what the solution is.
What's this?
Juicero.
Burgos vassals are gathering. It looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his
Juicero,
word.
the best juice ever. What comes out of the Juicero is so fresh that it shouldn't even be called juice. It should just be called, I don't know, squash produce, because that's what it is.
You know what we call liquid from squashed produce? It's juice.
Our founder, Doug, is straight up made of juice.
Literally, there's juice in my veins. There's juice in my veins.
I would have known this thing was a fraud from the start. Anyone who goes, literally, there's juice in my veins, that person cannot be trusted. Promise you that.
The Juicero team have taken care of everything. Not just the washing, the peeling, and the chopping, but the growing, the harvesting, the washing, the refrigerated, transporting, inspecting. Did we mention the washing, the packaging, finally delivering to your house?
Okay, so actually, here's the thing. You watch this commercial, even now, knowing the ending of Juicero, and you're like, man, this looks nice. So what's the issue, right? What was their problem?
Henry, I will not tolerate my retainer I hope it won't happen.
Please forgive me.
Henry.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Welcome back, Henry.
Greeting.
I'm glad now, Lord K.
First of all, he was...
There is a...
But that's true.
So why... We need a...
Henry, you don't know what you're talking...
That is... Thank you, gentlemen.
What about...
That is... So they...
Damn.
I don't... That is making...
I've a...
All the...
Well,
I have...
Have you forgotten?
no, I haven't.
But we shall see about that. You have all... And if never... Some...
I'm a while you...
I don't know of anything that should concern you, sir.
Ah. Very well. Now... To more... I put... So if you will... That is all...
So hungry I could eat a horse.
Well, basically, they over-engineered themselves to the max. They have these, like, smart packets, which you can see on screen right now, with, like, chopped veggie products in them, that you supposedly needed this fancy $400, like, machine from the future in order to squeeze. This thing right here, you put your little sustenance...
What do you...
Are you talking?
What else?
What was I supposed to... What's... You know, like I said... Look at it another way. He'll be in...
But you heard von Berg.
Look, if we're really convincing, he might get scared and start... But if not...
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have... us. Come on.
I could go for something to eat now.
Package in there and it just squeezed it for you. But the problem is, you didn't actually need it. It turns out you could take these little packets yourself and squeeze out just as much juice into a cup as the machine could. Like, look at this. This is the squeezed one, and this is the machine squeezed one. Basically, yeah, you $400 to get a drop more of juice in your cup. And honestly, at this point, I mean, I'm looking at this and it's like, oh, this is just pre-juiced juice with an extra step. Like, if you're just going to squeeze juice from a bag into a cup, why not just buy, you know, like this? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so that's Juicero, guys. And here's the little miniature version they sent me. It even opens up to reveal the legendary juice packet, guys, that you definitely should not be squeezing. Up next, we have the cooler. Let's take a look at the ad that got them $13 million on Kickstarter. That's the sound of a cooler coming down off the shelf. It's the sound of imminent fun. So why haven't cooler designs changed in almost 50 years? Boring coolers are boring, break easily, and are a pain to get to and from your destination.
You blew the lad. We're not. I don't. Lord von Berg. Who are? Nobody. That's for. And who? We asked for. Will you do as you like? You'll end up just like von Berg. This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows you won't get anything out of me, so take those tongues. Anything. Let's do what we came to do. Now you're going to talk. I'm not. Where's the...
Look, if you tell me
Surely you can't...
what he might have done...
Fine, Stickler, what he might have done. But we've got some questions for... So far, you shut your... Come on, then.
Tell us what... I can thrash you for that.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Someone must... Fuck off! Who... I really hate...
Yeah? Shut your... With this riffraff...
You tell me who... Or you'll be...
And how can I...
Is there...
Istvan. It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
I'll have you... If
You'd have to...
Listen to me.
You're no tear. I don't... We hide in the... There's a suit...
Her name is Bojana.
Of course, Bojana. And as I recall... But you've loosened your tongue nicely.
You're all what? Or you'll suffer.
Nice. And my mark. You should go and... I'll never tell...
Bomber, we can put...
I don't want it.
One more time.
I don't.
Istvan.
You think I'm so... Shove it!
I am. Somebody... But you...
Go to...
Ah, you must... Don't worry.
Jesus. Do what you like!
I don't...
You go to...
What can we...
I reckon...
Let's check...
No! We've got to get him...
What do you want to do?
What I must. Listen close. So I... Otherwise... So... The name...
The group. That's why he left his...
Jesus Christ!
Okay, so already I already know what the problem with this device is. It's the biggest problem in Silicon Valley in general. You're always trying to reinvent everything. Like classic Silicon Valley person, their big idea comes when they're sitting at their desk and they have a pen. 300 years. I'm gonna install Wi-Fi in it and change the world. Like, no, we don't need that. We also don't need a cooler redesign here, guys. But this young founder doesn't look like he's about to take no for an answer.
But if...
I wanted a cooler that was really well built, yet had so much fun built into it that I was looking for excuses to get outside and enjoy. So, I created the coolest. The coolest is a complete redesign of what a cooler can be. First, you've got this 18-volt rechargeable blender. You don't realize the number of places you could really go for a blended cocktail or smoothie until you've got a blender built right into the lid.
I'm not gonna lie, that's cool. They also said they had a removable Bluetooth speaker.
Coolest comes with a removable Bluetooth speaker that connects to any smartphone to wirelessly stream music from up to 30 feet away.
They also said it's got a USB. Lord von... Who are you? Nobody. That's for us. And who... All we'll do is you'll end up...
You know, if you...
Fuck. This is going... You know, you won't get... So take...
I'm no...
Everyone... Shut your... Let's do what we came to. Now you're going... I'm not.
Someone...
Fuck off!
Who's your... Really?
Yeah? Shut your... With this...
Where's... Look, if you tell me where...
Surely...
What he might find...
So far... You come up!
Tell us... I can...
Yeah. Fuck off!
You're late. Tell me or you'll be...
And
Is there
Ish.
Ish?
It's been a...
You think I've got...
I don't...
You think...
You don't...
Listen,
You're no ex-chair. We hired him as a suit.
her name is Bojana.
Of course.
And as I recall... but you've loosened your...
You'll or what? Or you'll suffer.
Nice.
My mum. You should go and I'll never tell you.
One, don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him.
Istvan and us,
You think I'm so... Shove it!
Somebody... You must... You never...
Go to...
Why?
Fuck! That was you, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters. My innocent men.
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
But we're only your...
Ha! There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
Again?
You're...
But you will.
Go to hell!
You must enjoy... Don't worry.
Jesus Christ.
Do what you like to me!
Let's check...
No! We've got to...
What do you want to...
What I must. Listen, I am so... So I feel like you... Otherwise, so. The names.
The groom.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hell...
Gnarly.
If you...
I think the end...
We'll see what...
Go to...
Charger in it. Okay, this is like starting to get...
He told us.
Well, but why?
Do you think...
I hope...
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news...
I'm not... But do what you...
Excuse me. Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
I bring... Next. We interrogate... And I think...
Speak.
Your suspicions about...
That doesn't...
Nobody could be such a fool as to...
Perhaps. That's all we found.
Very... In any event... Ashek, prepare your men. You will head...
Yes, sir.
There were many people at their wedding. Such a thing as...
I understand. Lord Capon, Henry, we won't wait.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Покушать можно? Нет. Да подвинь.
Wait, we still have to wait. Bergov is taking this...
Are you surprised?
Well, I'm gonna go...
All right.
You're trying to design a Swiss Army knife cooler. It's
There
like
you
installing
are. Can we
HDMI.
get go?
I'm ready.
I'm always...
So mount. We've got a long haul ahead of us. So to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride. We're moving out. Want to have a word with young older Semin? Forward to Semin. Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semi, haven't you?
I was there a couple of times. More by mistake. Why do you ask?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble. Knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men hiding places. It's a pity I can't count on you if things turn nasty there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. I'm fed up with the way you have to keep looking over your shoulder, because you never know who's going to sneak up on you.
God's truth. The worst of it is, these days you can't even trust the people around you.
Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear
Этот меч выказ. Это драки, если что. Меня же раздуют. Отпуску. Тэп. Тэпайте. Тэпайте, папа. Отпусти меня, мне тут надо все так делать.
Just like that.
Меня ребра. Отпусти меня. Такой геморрой. Откуда мне знать, что такое геморрой?
Забей в интернет, увидишь, поймешь.
А что такое интернет?
Социальная сеть. Паутина мировая.
А что такое социальная сеть? И паутина мировая.
Right, we should speed up. We have a way to go.
Let's take a look at their marketing.
This is your coffee. This is your toothbrush. These are your things. But these are the things that matter. And somewhere in between
It's about time you also let us in.
To what do I...
Such a heart, surely you wouldn't be angry.
Certainly not, just passing by, eh?
I hope, for your sake too, that we won't stay here too long. We just need...
What's it all about?
What do you know about...
And also about the ambush of my...
I'm sorry for Lord von Berg. We had...
Indeed.
He's not here. So,
Supposing we wait...
But I don't know...
That doesn't matter.
I have no...
Come back tomorrow, Ashek.
This does... We just wanted to...
No, you can't.
It's getting late. I want you...
My God, sir, he's my... I'll tell you...
Where the fuck do... Your son...
Hashek, you can't do that.
Can't? So, what'll it...
You're going too far. Leave your anger aside. We have to keep a cool head.
I'm sure we can sort it out another way. We'll arrest Alder and take him before Lord von Bergov at Trotsky.
Lord von Bergov won't waste words with such rabble. You've had plenty of chances. Alder won't pass through...
Not like that.
You think... Hashek, for God's sake... Enough blather. I'll kill you all.
God, for Samine!
Traitors! Kill those traitors! I knew we
guy's out. He's dead. Hey, help me with this bat. What the fuck? Von Berghoff will hang us for...
There.
Oh.
Christ. Von Berghoff did this.
His right hand.
Von Berghoff didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to...
He was taking...
If you'd listened...
It doesn't matter anymore. That was yesterday.
Von Berghoff will...
Exactly.
What are we...
Maybe... Where are you
Son, tell them...
I'm no traitor. That would be...
There's no time for heroism.
What about justice for our people?
They're in the Barkov. They've captured old Yaramir and occupied his fortress.
What do you...
It might sound mad, but...
I think I know.
We must do this.
Are you mad?
Oh, Henry's right. It's the only...
Do you have any weapons?
Yes, I suppose so.
These are the things.
Warum nicht das beste Hosting für Ihren Online-Shop? Höchste Performance.
Warning. Today's video will be about the penultimate chapter of Act 1 in Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Passing by, eh? But things. That doesn't... But that... But we slipped into handling it. Lord of Ergstein does. And started killing... I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my man. Well, up till then, everything went smoothly. Say that. Hashek.
Hello guys and welcome back to another. So, Ben, after you've done this and the torture scene starts, what you want to do is select every option that I've selected in this video. You might have to slow down a little bit because I did choose fast, so I was trying to skip through, so I didn't make the video too long.
Что там с PlayStation? Завязывай, давай, я, короче.
Какой? Я не закончил.
Завтра еще поиграешь.
Send you to go with them to go to me and try and find out answers about where the bandits camp are. So the only way is to get the location of the bandits, which is also a big castle, never cool. This is the vital part here. You don't really need to do the others that collect information. It does help. I recommend following guiding if you want to do them. But you have to find out. It's absolutely crucial to find out where the bandits hold up. So the rest of this cutscene play out is just we show you all the choices you have to make. As you see, I failed a couple of speech checks in this. Really matters.
God be with you. Keep the peace.
Three times in the Jumper Dash community got mad at Rob Dog. In the third place, we have the day where Rob Dog said something that made people really mad. So basically, this person asked on Twitter for the Jumper Dash opinion that we would have been like this, followed by a gif of people fighting. Then Rob Dog replied to the comments, the hitboxes are fine. This led to a lot of controversy on social media, where people sent cursed images and disagree heavily with that Rob Top take. In the second place, we had the time when Rob Top didn't rate a platformer level just because he didn't like a gameplay concept that everyone thought was fine, called slope boosting. And RobTop is a D1 hater of that thing. He wasn't very happy about it, and he even made comments talking about it. But these comments were heavily disliked and disagreed upon, since this concept was fairly common and relatively normal in the platformer community, especially on Extreme Demons. So yeah, after a while, and after the guy updated the level, it all was just fine. But it was a bad RobTop take right here for sure. In the first place, we have the times where RobTop did not rate Tidal Wave. He literally gets spammed on live streams, on Reddit, and even on his Discord server. Everyone was hating on him and telling him to rate Tidal Wave. Even the Jump Trash Yearly Awards was happening, people were spamming in the chat. Hashtag rate Tidal Wave. And we all remember how that ended. Comment down below if you remember another occasion that I forgot about. 3 times when the Jump Trash community got mad at RobTop. In the third place, we have the day where RobTop said something that made people really mad. So basically, this person asked on Twitter,
In Star Wars, there's a forbidden technique called trichotic, where you turn the lightsaber off again really fast. The Jedi don't use this technique because it's dishonorable and too dangerous, and the Sith don't use it because they say it's a sign of weakness. But that's stupid. There are much better explanations for why this technique doesn't mean this. The first is, lightsabers don't power cycle like a flashlight. How fast the lightsaber turns on and off kind of depends on how dramatic the moment is, but they've always taken an amount of time. So if you find yourself in the middle of a battle with a superpowered opponent, it might not be the best idea to turn your lightsaber all the way off if you know it's going to take a second to turn it back on. Which these fights happen just means you don't have time to turn your lightsaber on and off in the middle of combat. Different films have shown different on and off speeds to match the technology. In the original, they just had a cut, so it was instantaneous.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
To actually make the blade.
So here's a pro tip. Start voice shadowing now. On today's episode of we're actually 97% of listeners cannot tell the difference between AI-generated music
Bit
and
longer
real
without
music.
food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
AI-generated music has only existed for a few years, and 97% of people already can't tell the difference. We're cooked. I've said this a million times, but obviously AI is going to have some sort of involvement in a lot of the creation of art of any sort in the future. But the fact that you can make entire songs now and like no one can even tell the difference, like pretty much no one, 97% of people cannot tell the difference. That's crazy. Like that's actually mind-boggling. I'm not going to sit here and get mad about it because this was like the most inevitable thing ever, but obviously it's reasonable to be frustrated. People are just spamming AI music on all these platforms and you might be listening to it without even knowing, and it's really annoying, obviously. Just hope these platforms will make AI music very clearly labeled so that people can choose whether or not they want to listen to that type of music, which most people obviously don't. But, you know, there's going to be a select group of people that do.
I made this tiny mouse over a year ago, and I think it's time for an...
Social anxiety so bad, I wonder if I'm welcome at places I was invited to. Social anxiety so bad, I wonder if I'm welcome at places I was invited to. Social anxiety so bad, I wonder if I'm welcome at places I was invited to.
Is Batmite in the game? Yes. Superman? No. Harley Quinn? No. Comment. Peacemaker?
I don't know how to open it. It's just not...
What do you
What else? What was that? What's more? You know, like I said, look at he'll be.
But you heard Bomberov. Even his
These are the
memories-
choices, these are the way you do it. Just follow the guide, follow how I do it in this video.
He
and you'll
might
be
get
fine.
scared and
Say
start
something
singing
again,
without any
achievement fourth. It's quite a rare achievement as well.
nasty stuff.
Miss
But
out.
if not,
What I would recommend
I don't even know how to torture
fail
properly.
to reload a save
I don't
before
even know how to
it's
torture
saved
badly.
just before you speak to prisoners.
Things like
So
that,
it's
no
very,
rules
very
have-
easy to do and go back and save.
Only now, the minions are...
us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can.
New blood. The last.
We're not.
I don't.
Lord Von.
Aye.
Ha! Who are you?
Nobody.
That's for us.
And who are you?
My name is Henry.
Sir.
We're here at the behest...
Vermin just the same.
This is going now. You know.
You won't get anything. So take those. Is that all you?
Let's do what we can. Now you're going.
I'm not.
Someone must... Fuck! Your lead. Tell me who... Or you'll be picking...
And how can I?
Your lead. You think you can... I've got news.
I don't.
Listen to...
You're no ex.
Tear it.
Look, after all, we're led by the lower Simeon Miller.
What? I'm serious.
No, I know. He's his own man, sure enough. But at least...
Very droll, that one.
Von Bergov is waiting to see what we can put a word.
I don't want any...
Is there a...
He's with you.
Don't you dare say anything about my family.
I don't know it.
Then let me...
Wait! No! All right!
So he's behind it.
Bollocks! I was against, but he's grudging.
Why were you talk?
He was just... What special...
Henry!
Does he?
I don't...
To hell with you. Where's that? You'll tell
Or what?
or you'll suffer.
Nice, Henry.
My, you should go and... I'll never tell you.
Innkeeper, you got anything to eat?